You might become frustrated when trying to train your dog, even more so if you just got your him. Luckily, the advice below will go a long way towards helping you get the dog you want. Your dog-owner relationship will improve, and you both will be happier. As your dog becomes increasingly more responsive to training, you can begin to give him more freedom. Rewarding them by showing them you trust them more will only encourage better behavior. Be sure not to give them too much, since this can counteract training efforts. You should keep doggy treats handy for rewarding your dog. You want your pet to know that you are pleased with his behavior. Your dog will become able to realize the difference between what you consider as good and bad behavior. You must teach your dog how to walk correctly when the leash is attached. This will assure that the two of you are safe when you are out on walks. Maintain short training sessions. Dogs have short attention spans. Having short training sessions will prevent training becoming a chore for your dog. If more training is desired, work in some break time so your dog can play before continuing with training. Avoid letting your dog have accidents when potty training. Sometimes, your dog will have triggers for when it's the time. Constant whining, sniffing, and pacing around the house are all very common signs. Do not hesitate when you see your dog do that. Get his leash as you take him out. Give him praise for proper toilet behavior. In time, he will ask you to take him out. To train your dog efficiently, you must learn how to be firm with it. However, that doesn't mean yelling at your dog. Be loving while maintaining your authority. This will help you build a great relationship with your pup. Make sure your dog knows how to obey. To reduce the frequency of their barks, as the dog begins barking, display a treat and then repeat your order until the barking ceases. You could give your dog treats. When you repeat this action multiple times, your dog will eventually learn that the order means to be quiet. You can rest assured that when you train your puppy, they may have an accident in the house. Clean up any messes that are made immediately, so it doesn't hamper your training efforts. Urine and feces smells will stay in the carpet if you don't clean them up straight away, causing your dog to go back to the same place to do his business. Buy a product specially designed to neutralize odors. Socialization with other people and pets is an important part of your dog's training. Your dog must learn how to behave in the company of other dogs as well as humans. This also helps to avoid hyperactivity in a new location. Patience and dogs go hand in hand. Since the dog isn't human, he can understand what you are saying. The dog can only understand simple gestures and vocal tones but won't understand your meaning. Keep your cool, and take breaks if you find yourself too frustrated to continue a training session. You can ensure that your dog stays up to date with what you've taught him by providing a challenge at regular intervals. While you may know your dog hasn't forgotten anything, try little tests to ensure he remembers all the commands he's learned up to that point. With this advice in hand, you are now ready to tackle the task of training your dog. The whole family will benefit from a calmer, more well-behaved pooch. When you follow these tips, you will surely have an easier and more effective training experience. Please click the link in description to check out these great resources for trouble training your dog.